that it wants to shelve for shelf life that may not necessarily be good. So, and then I look at some different folks that I grew up with who did not take care of themselves. The skin, like you said, drinking the water, eating the fruits that's going to naturally. Now, have some people that I grew up with haven't aged a bit, look the same that they did 10, 15 years ago. You know what I mean? Skin, health, and they're not doing any strenuous exercises. You know what I mean? They're just doing natural
Indeed.
exercise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now it's funny. So we're going to segue into your guest that's going to have talk about exercise. You have an exercise person coming.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Heal thyself and economic empowerment. Always getting better every week,
Right.
every month. I mean, which I'm trying to make it a class that's every week to the community. My special guest is Ashley Hardy. She's a fitness trainer. She do a lot with physical health and fitness.
Right.
So I got her coming to the class, and she gonna drop a couple of displays and show us some techniques, give us some good information.
Right.
So it's a beautiful thing that I got a couple of leaders in the community trying to build with me.
Right.
So that's another thing that I really reached out to. I got the YPSILANTI community garden. You just talk about growing our own food. That's so important, man. So I got that influence coming to the class. Drop a little knowledge, you know.
Right, right.
So that's what we're doing April 1st. Everybody might call it April Fool's Day, but we got a new program for that day.
Right, for
You
sure.
know, we're going to drop some knowledge and get our community on some better thoughts for the future and building with the family, you know.
Right.
So Ashley Hardy, she do have some good physical training out here in YPSILANTI community. If y'all can look her up on Facebook, that's Ashley Hardy. And she not a person that you can be shy to approach. You know, she real good peoples. You know, she got a class of beautiful women that's trying to get their health together.
Right. I remember I had to make sure I made my adjustment there. I got so enthralled in the conversation. Got to make sure I'm hitting all my buttons good. Okay.
Oh yeah, man. You know, I most definitely appreciate all the love in the community. The Frederick Jackson show.
Right.
Lady Ashley Hardy coming to be a guest in my class for tomorrow in the YPSILANTI Frog Island Community Garden. Shout outs to all of that. Downtown Sounds, you know, y'all really making some good progress. I see a lot of activities popping over through here. So all power to that.
But you know, we really gonna turn up as the weather gets better. As you see, we're about to put we're going to revamp our system. Not only are we going to be blazing on the radio, you can hear our system. We've got a small system. We're about to revamp and really draw people when we're on into the station. We got some new sound that we're going to be putting out there.
Yes, sir.
Where when we on, we're going to be really on blasting, and the people walking by their cars, this whole area going to know that the radio station is here. And again, I always give big ups to Brian. We appreciate him for keeping the station going. You know, actually, concept of the station is many years old. You know what I mean? This is truly our historic area. And I do want to mention, I am looking forward to you doing your store, because that's what need be. We need to get more folks into working together, since the situation is what it is. We need to be on top of our city folks. I followed through and met with the city and folks and asked about some of these buildings or what have you. People need to come together that really have something that they want to bring to the community. Get people to work with them to do something with all this. This is really for us to be involved with. You know what I mean? All these on this street. But we need to revitalize. That's what a lot of people are doing. You know what I mean? Chicago, Detroit, New York. And then, as you said, I appreciate your work in Flint. Let's not forget now, those of us, we have not forgotten about Flint. California has many other communities that you and I, we need to, we're going to talk about, both on television and on our social media. As you see, I post a lot of stuff that's going on in different stuff. We have not forgotten about Flint, and we have not forgotten how the situation with Shooty closing the case quietly, and they wanted to quiet it down.
Yeah.
But the situation remains the same.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The situation is the same. Not to mention, book day important. Different, the community garden is important. People knowing about that, because I see a lot of people that buy stuff, eating stuff, and some people I've known who like gain 40, 50, 100 pounds, and I see them once they gain it. Next time I see them in the hospital.
Okay.
In the hospital.
Talk about it.
In the hospital.
Yeah, man.
They continue to. I think it's easy to continue to do stuff that will affect you, but it's hard to get it off. It's hard to get it off.
Yes, it's that training. It's that deep practice of training, of thought into that field of habit. And one thing that it started off at is when you were a child. That's why it's important for us to get these better activities for the youth. Matter of fact, this summer I'm trying to put together a summer program for the youth and get together with the Frog Island community garden down here in Ypsilanti, and down there at Depot Town, that Frog Island, they got that field.
Absolutely.
With the track around it.
Yeah.
With a nice little yard.
Absolutely.
With the community garden, we can put some activities together for the youth for this summer. So I'm saving up my money. Absolutely. And I'm starting off with my money.
Well, the thing is this, years ago, on the other side of town, toward the border, the Wayne-Washtenaw border, same thing. I got together and got with some of the moms and got Maria's and some of the people to get involved to do something to keep the kids active, especially when they're out of school. And then with all this going on with all these cuts, we need to galvanize too, since we want to cut the funds for after school or programs of that nature. We have to bring people together to support activities like that. You know what I mean? And I think that you have a resume of successful projects that you've done. So there should be no reason why all of these folks that are here would not want to support something positive, the garden and so forth and so on, to show the community, hey, you can come to this and you can learn something. It's a positive activity.
That's
for
right.
Parents and children.
Yeah.
For everyone. It's for everyone. Everybody can, and older, younger, never stop learning.
Yeah.
Life is a lifelong learning.
I think it got to the point to where they didn't cut out so much in the city. They didn't cut so much activities for the youth that when it comes to the parents that's really getting a chance to do something with their children, that's trying to influence their children, and most definitely on this path of this African American magic. Black power, whatever you want to say, trying to be a better black people to their people, is what it really is at the end of the day. So you see a lot of more parents getting their children out there in the activities, different practices.
Absolutely.
Getting them trained. So the more we get together and put something for them to walk through a door, right. We open some doors for them. Right. Have some activities and some different sports and different teams for them to join. The more they go ahead and prosper for us in the community.
Absolutely, it's all about doing positive stuff despite all the different political changes going on. We still have to work. And it's funny, people were saying, in front of media, and even doing the radio, and you come down, we can talk about what's going on. The social media is significantly important.
Yes, sir.
The television thing is significantly important. But now, with me doing my channels, it's the channels are on. I get a chance, I'm gonna give you a copy of that, and then in the future we can talk about it here on the radio and on my channels. To talk about them. So I want, just like all the other channels where I have different content, I I got,
Yeah, you do got a lot of going on. I like that.
Different content. I talk about politics. I talk about, it's like Viceland meets HBO meets Showtime on steroids. But I got it with. You see, I'm gonna give you a copy. I was gonna bring a bunch of stuff like maybe in the weeks to come you'll see.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put some stuff on it, and we're gonna really anytime you're doing some stuff, I want to get the word out. We're gonna come on here when we get our new system. We definitely gonna do some special stuff. I like how you put together the promotional thing online for the day.
Yeah.
And I see that the responses. It's been good. People see it. They repost, repost.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
And it's definitely needed. I mean, I was listening to some young people the other day, and now the young people are very verbal about what they think. Even the other day, I was hearing some of them. They were talking about me, and the hats and the dress and this and that. And I realized that a lot of them hadn't been around, hadn't been exposed. They're kind of confined to their phone, confined to and that's what one discussion was today. They were talking about the distraction of having them do this fun stuff, but not being connected to the importance of what's going around that's changing on the systems that's going to affect them. They're so worried about having fun or, doing my hair and nails versus they should be listening to these different changes that's going on.
I like that thought. I love it because you are absolutely right. Because when it comes to getting them prepared for the future and getting them prepared for certain things, we got this thing that's called "Let Them Be Children" syndrome. It's a mental syndrome, but it really is a program.
Yes.
It's something to say, hey, chill, let them be children, don't teach them nothing. And that what that do is that's creating an environment for them to go ahead on their own and say, well, I'm not getting taught nothing at home. They buying this Xbox for me to sit at home. No, I'm about to go kick it with some friends. And these the only people I know is these cats that I'm meeting at school.
Right.
All these cats that's doing it, I mean, at school is smoking, drinking, trying to party, and have a good time as what they think is having a good time.
Exactly.
And that's just a habit that's been passed on from class to class, every graduation year to every graduation year.
That was one discussion that was going on. We were having a discussion that, I'm going to segue back to the stocks and bonds and the, getting these spaces to do things and businesses. Mm-hmm. Other communities and all the different communities see what the situation is with the cuts and changes. They are pulling together programs and projects and making the young people aware that this is important for you to get involved in and learn, get the knowledge now.
Right.
So you can work on making preparations as you get older, because things have changed. The change is now. The change is here. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I was listening to one of the discussions. They were talking about they didn't know if they felt like school lunch was important. They were saying that they had no proof that feeding your kids the lunch program was helping them study or learn better. Wow, that just really is off the rails.
Yeah, that's I don't know. They're trying to start a lot of different thoughts to see who's going to jump on board. There's a lot of people that's, I would say, very influential dictators. Mm-hmm. That really they word is the law to certain people that has no courage to stand up against them within their position of power.
Exactly.
So you got a lot of people that's under people that have a powerful voice that's overthrowing the voice of people that's over them. Right. So you got people like, let's say, a secretary speaking for the principal, and that word sticking. versus the principal having a point of opinion and to the matter. So you have people in positions that are weak. So that's shaping a lot of the activities with the children as well, and with these different systems.
Well, now it's got to be a hand-in-hand situation. It's got to be a situation where you are letting your kids know the importance of knowledge, and you are following through on some knowledge at home as well. You can't just let the system curriculum. Let's go back to the food. We were talking about the water. Mm-hmm. One of the main important things is this. One of the main important things is let's look at the chart. Let's look at the chart, the food chart. They're saying now, oh no, that's not, that's incorrect. The food chart. Well, now that I look at the food chart now versus what we're supposed to be healthy eating, you know what I mean? Michelle Obama and some other people said, no, that's not a healthy food chart. This food chart, what you're giving us. And then if generations of steak has been the standard, but then we see that the generations of red meat has caused a lot of illnesses with people, then of course the cause of the illness got to be a lot of the red meat. As you get older, they say, well, you got to cut out red meat because you can get gout, you can get other issues as you get older eating, a lot of that beef, that red meat. Mm-hmm. So health-wise, as you get older, you can eat, the big steaks and burgers. Those can be bad for your health. Your body will react differently. So,
right.
And like you said, the whole idea of drinking 8 glasses of water, we find out now that's wrong. You drink 8 glasses of water. Sometimes if you drink too much water, it's not good for you.
That's right.
It'll make you like being intoxicated. It's like like you drink a fifth of liquor or something if you drink too much water.
Yeah.
So that's what it boiled down to. It's when we come together and we talk, and a lot of people say, yeah, wow, you guys really get deep in talking about it. So, I think that somebody in our community need to be having the conversations we're having. And I don't hear a lot of folks having the kind of conversations that we're having that affects our whole community. I'm talking the community at large. No matter what community you're in versus a race, gender, whatever it is, everybody in the community do affects everybody. You know what I mean? What they do on South Side affects West Willow. West Willow affects South Side. What they do downtown affects, you know what I mean? So we're all connected because if something happens, it affects us, you know what I mean?
That's right. And then we are aware.
Yeah, we are aware. But yeah, definitely, man, congratulations on the book day. Let me know how it goes. If I get a chance, I'm going to try to swing through. My schedule's gotten even more. With all this going on, you know what I mean? I rush from one thing to come here, and then of course like here, got something else to do, and then got a busy weekend, got a busy month, got a lot going on. And so yeah, everything looks good. Congratulations on it. I'm excited about your fitness person and the sign in, and it's all in the program. And anyone that come is going to enjoy themselves. It's a great, a great time spent.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be yeah, man. If you get a chance to come through, the YPSILANTI community about to show up and show out. The youth, I got the drill team. I mentioned that. They're going to come and do a step show, a little talent show. Got a couple people that's interested in doing some poetry. We was talking about that a couple of shows away. And then, we're going to build. I got the book day 2018 first meeting at the end of the event. Excellent. To build with the family from 5 to 8.
Yes.
So we're going to do it like that. We're going to have some awesome activities, and then we're going to have a meet and greet to build on for next year.
Absolutely.
So book day 2017 is going to be very historical. I hit up my brother Joel Jones. Congratulations to him again for becoming the youngest city councilman and becoming the youngest state representative in the country and in Michigan history books. So big ups to him. He's gonna be coming through. I'm gonna hit him up again, make sure he still got it in his agenda. We got the Palm Leaf Club. I hit them up. You gotta see if they hit me back. They got a descend of the Booker T right here in YPSILANTI. So we're trying to get them to come out. The book signing gonna be awesome. got a couple people I'm gonna hit up to see if they want to bring their vending and their products and their business promotions, you know, so that can be a part of Book Day. Book Day gonna have a movie, so everything that's involved in Book Day, I'm trying to get everybody's copyrights and agreements to be a part of the book and a part of the movie. So it's bigger than just Book Day.
Definitely, I want to keep me in the loop, of course, social media. Keep me posted what's going on. Now, give me the address, time, when it's supposed to start. Day and time address again, and your email.
Yes, sir. Book Day will be downtown Ypsilanti at the Ypsilanti Library. That's on Michigan Ave. It'll be right across the street from Blackstone Bookstore where the book signing is at. And Blackstone Bookstore will be that's 147 West Michigan Ave. And the library is just right across the street, right downtown Ypsilanti. So just come out, bring your family. Heal Thyself is tomorrow. Well, Book Day is going to be, that's April 5th. That's next Wednesday. And Heal Thyself Economic Empowerment, my class is this Saturday, April 1st. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to go out to, that's at Park Ridge Community Center. That's 591 Armstrong Drive, Ypsilanti, Michigan. And we're going to go out there to the Hash Bash. And for all those stoners out there, we're going to bring some Book Day to you. So y'all can come out and support Book Day as well. You know, we don't mind you having red eyes out there blazed up. You know, that's just how some people roll. But we need the community to come together. And if we come together for something like Hash Bash, we can come together for Book Day. So I'm most definitely going to come out to the Hash Bash with the promotions for Book Day and show some love to everybody out there in Ann Arbor, right next door to Ypsilanti, to let y'all know that we got an awesome brother out here in Ypsilanti by the name of Noah Rucker, creating a holiday for his people and the black community. So we're going to build on that. So tomorrow, Heal Thyself Economic Empowerment going to be awesome out there at Park Ridge Activity Center on the south side of Ypsilanti. And if you want to contact me, my name is Noah *6 Rucker on Facebook, STARSIXENT.PHOTO@yahoo.com. That's my email. My phone number is 734-961-5670. That's my business line. You can always drop a line through, hit me up. I'm always responsive. I can respond to you if I'm busy. I'm family, so reach out to me. And I'm ready to build with the community, you know. So much love to Frederick Jackson Live. And at 1700 a.m. Downtown Sounds. And we out here at Ypsilanti, you know. Shout outs to the community, everybody that's building peace and love, you know. Special shout outs to everybody that's supporting me. Yeah.
Now I think that all the programs, of course, tomorrow is the first, and of course next week will be here. Next week, no question. And it is two historic days for our area, our community. I think that of course it being posted via social media, of course, makes it a national and global. You know what I mean? So people can be aware of it, and that's how I was able to keep on the dates as well, because I keep up on the post social media as to the events that are going on. So that's a good venue. It keeps me in the loop. I did see the video of the ladies from the Palm Leaf Club. Very good, very nice. And I think that definitely the importance of doing stuff, doing it here, doing it in the community is very important. You know what I mean? It's very important that in the community doing it, you dig what I'm saying? Making it happen, it's all good. It's all good, it's all good. And and that's what it is, you know what I mean? That the young people there, of course, it's good to see them hyped and excited. And it's good to see, you putting it in. I think that the community and the other counties are gonna come and support you as well. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
For the other events to come. You know,
Yeah.
you got Blackstone Bookstore, they know they doing it. Other folks, you know, doing it at the library, of course. Very busy venue, busy place. And I see you, like me, you know, you constantly got stuff going on, busy. You know, you're doing your artistic thing, but you're doing your community thing too. I know how that can be. You know, I know exactly what it is. You know, I see you, you know, put in the work, having the meetings to, you know, get together and do it. And I just see, you know, I can envision when you do your store there, you know, other vendors that will be coming, you know, this year and for years to come. I see tomorrow and, you know, 5-10 years from now. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man. That's good
Yeah.
vibrations.
For sure,
You know,
for
put that in the atmosphere. I most definitely appreciate that. That's love, who I call where I'm from. So, yeah, man, I see all of us growing. I see a lot of people planting seeds. I see your seeds growing and how it came to. You know, you got you some roots.
For sure.
Okay, we got some roots out here today.
It was good to see the young people excited, you know.
Yeah,
they
you
saw
know.
it, they were hyped, they were excited, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
They were waving at you, excited
That's
about it. It was
right,
like,
you know.
hey, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir. We got to keep that energy.
Yeah, that energy is very important. Very important. They went by, they saw it, they was, you know, happy to see, you know, we doing stuff on the radio, they knew you, they, you know, got them on camera, they was like, hey, you know what I mean? And I think that, you know, like I said, it's good to hear about the vendors that was invited as well, too.
That's
People
right.
that can come and they can, you know, let us know what's going on. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, when you post, one of my friends, one of my guys that I know from Detroit, you know, he does, you know, soap and different things. So he'll get a chance to see it as well. Who knows?
Yes, sir. I need to reach
down.
out to him.
He may be able to come down because, you know, he's real big into soap, you know what I mean, the health of soap and that kind of thing. So that I'm just so excited about it. I'm glad to see it from a conversation to a follow through to, you know, you're doing
Yes,
the
sir.
event. There needs to be more folks like us that are, you know, working on trying to do something positive through the venues.
That's right, vibrations.
And we're gonna continue to try to, you know, do what we're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anything else we need to talk about?
Man, I was just gonna say, man, you doing a good job out here at the radio station. You know, we got the family always coming through. I see a couple of your videos on TV.
Right.
You know, it's beautiful, man. I most definitely want to say big ups to you.
Right.
And whenever we can build, man, you know, you got good ideas. We can go ahead and start working on that. It's a building right here next door, matter of fact. And it's real good. I was up in there last night. They had some Eastern students up in there doing a little photo shoot. Up until like 11 o'clock, they had it rented out. So we most definitely can use that space. And that type of vibe is looking good up in there.
Yeah, I was hearing one gentleman, I guess might be gentleman, going back and forth. He was talking about East Michigan folks will get together and do some film on some projects they were working on, and they were talking about it. I saw one gentleman, you know, going up there, and a couple people were talking about it. So yeah, all this space needs to be used with some positive, as you say, vibes going on in there and with it. You know what I mean? And there's nothing to it, as we say, but to do it.
Yes, sir.
Nothing to it but to do it, make it happen, get it going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And that's what's important. You know, get it going on and do it. That's what should be done. You know what I mean? The bottom line of it all is that, you know, it's a continuous work in progress. It is something we're doing, of course, that needs more of it and continuation of, like you said, building on what's being done. I know that it takes a lot of energy, you know what I mean, to be having a lot of different things going on, but it's all worth it, you know, of course. So I appreciate you appreciating, you know, the venue. You know, we got to do our own everything, you know, media, communication, touching base, supporting programs, starting programs, you know, educating. You know, it's funny that we're talking about music. Speaking of music, I don't know if you've ever seen this video. This video, and I played it a little bit earlier before you came. This is a video from Earth, Wind & Fire. Hadn't seen it in a while. And it's called Let me go back. It was a video that I played. It's called "Fall in Love with Me." And what's so fascinating about this is that it goes into. I don't know if you've seen it. If you don't, you need to check it out later on. It's Maurice White and another young lady, and then it's showing the ancient Egyptian symbols, and then you get a chance to understand why Earth, Wind, and Fire used a lot of symbols on a lot of their albums. Beautiful egos and a lot of cultural things that I know that a lot of young people have no idea. I was wearing a hat the other day, and the young man reacted to the hat. You know what I mean? He said, "Wow, yeah, that's funky, man. It's feel like we was,